Hey folks, welcome back to Hot Tub Beer Review. Today we're going to go out to Monument, Colorado, and we're going to try Pikes Peak Brewing Company's Devil's Head Red Ale. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Tub Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing, and we're going to continue to do it tonight, tomorrow, whenever. I've got Andy, I've got Jay. Again, you run out of things to say on the intro. Maybe I should just not say anything, right? What are we drinking today?
Pikes Peak Brewing Company. We got the Devil's Head Red Ale. I'm thirsty. I'm curious how red it is and how much Ben shook it up.
Here's how ale it is.
Oh, yeah.
The devil is in the details.
Yeah, this one's fully carbonated there, Ben. Thank you for that.
I don't know what y'all are talking about because
The only one that did not get a shake.
Good grief. Wow. I can tell you it's red. Although it doesn't appear so for you guys.
Tell you it's carbonated.
At this point, I might as well drink from the can.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready whenever y'all are. Y'all tell me.
Yeah, we'll discuss things or two. 7.3%, 38 IBUs. It is an American red ale. Jay, don't pour any more.
Oh, goodness.
How's the foam?
Tasty. It does
Well,
make the logo pop.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. I've got a logo on my on my glass. You can't even see it. Oh.
Looks good.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Did anybody order some malt?
Fair amount of it, yeah.
Yeah. This is named after Devil's Head Fire Tower, which is for spotting fires for, like they said, over 70 years, I believe, in that area. And it provides flavors of caramel and toast balanced with pine and citrus. And when they said caramel and toast, I was like, I think you taste toast. I was like, by golly, I think I taste some toast in that beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use the phrase by golly much, but boy, when
Don't
there's some
lie.
toast to be tasted, by golly, I'm going to taste it. It is dry hopped with Mosaic and Centennial hops. That's all I got about the beer itself. It's Pikes Peak Brewing Company was started up in 2011, Monument, Colorado. It's a microbrewery. And that is all that there is about that. They were not much to talk about themselves on their website.
Be honest, you did your research from the can this time, right? You did the old can search?
I did not.
I'm kidding.
I put my all into this show.
I'm kidding, of
Chat
course.
GPT.
Yeah, I'm curious that you should run your Chat GPT on this and to see if they could pull out any more information.
Well, I will do that. If they do, I'll throw it down in the description so you can check, and I'll if there's any extra there, I'll throw a little arrow right here. Okay. So
this is what Andy missed.
Yes. This is what the AI came up with, and Andy did not. So Yeah, so I picked this one up on a trip to Colorado, trip to Steamboat. So they had it in the store there that I get all the beer that I can load in the van to bring back when I go. So I had this one. I had not had Pikes Peak anything, and so I decided to get it and try it and had a 6-pack, and so wanted to bring it back for you guys because I rather enjoyed it coming off the ski slopes. So, I think this one's a good red personally.
You had it on
But
draft?
no, I bought. I'll go to the store and buy some beer to have back at the condo. So when I'm
Oh,
done skiing for the day, I've got something to drink, right?
I thought you meant like,
Um,
oh, you come in down to the lodge at the base of the mountain and hit the bar. And
no, they didn't have this on draft. Unfortunately, they don't really, it's Steamboat anyway. They don't have a whole lot of stuff on draft that isn't stuff that I could get anyway. It's weird. Like the stuff that they get there that they have on draft is stuff that was some Breckenridge stuff. It was that I can buy here. Some other stuff that's maybe you can get outside of Colorado. So I've had it other places, but there's not just like even they have several breweries in Steamboat, and there might be one of them that you might get one draft. You know, you might have one draft from one of the local ones, but it is a little bit disappointing that they don't have more on the mountain. All right, anybody else had this other than me? Nope. I know the answer to that. All right, Jay, why don't you go first for us on this one?
Oh, that's interesting.
Have you
When I
had
poured
enough
the
that's not foam to actually give a review at this point?
I've had a couple sips. There's a lot of foam. There's some sediment in the bottom too. I don't know if you guys have any.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of floating sediment. Give me 1 second.
All right, I know y'all had a lot of foam. I'll go ahead and go first.
Well,
what? No, you go last.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
it's
go
fine.
last.
Oh, I can say it.
Okay, somebody go.
To me, it's very interesting. It's a different flavor than I'm used to from a true red. Maybe I don't know what a red is. Um, it's got a little bit of bitter to it. Finding different, and some of the other flavor. I don't know if that's the toast coming through or what it is. Um, it's different and interesting, I guess is the best way to put it to me. I can taste it's almost the malts like you're talking about, Andy. They're heavy there. Um, to me, it's okay. I don't think it's over the top. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing because when I saw it as a red ale, I was expecting malty, but more malty sweet. And initially, that first thing I got was malt, but then that toast, and then bitter on the back end. And then it just leaves you with bitter and not that sweet malt feel because there's no sweet malt even at the front. It's just a malt without the sugary feel to it. The caramel, I don't get so much of the caramel. If I had to describe this, if I was blind or not blind, just looking at it and say something like, I would say it's like a red IPA almost, that bitter feel to it. It's not bad. It's just like I'm trying to place it. Maybe I should just not think so hard and just try and enjoy it. It's not a bad beer, but I don't know if it's the dry hopping reduces sweetness. I know dry hopping is not supposed to add a lot of bitterness, excuse me, but I don't know if that's going to do anything to the caramel. I mean, I get a little pine, but not much citrus out of it, but definitely the bitter. So that's like I said, it reminds me more of an IPA, red IPA, than just a regular red ale. That said, I'm not offended. I would drink it again. And I too give it a 7.0.
Not offended.
It's just confusing. It's like it has an identity crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Andy, what did you say it was citrus and what was the
Flavors of caramel and toast balanced with pine and citrus.
pine and citrus? Yeah. I definitely
Unless they
don't
use a
get
lot
any.
of,
Yeah, go
unless
ahead.
they use the citrus peel, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
if
just
it's
don't
anything,
see
it's a
that.
peel. Yeah. That's the one flavor that I get off the back end. I don't get citrus other than, just that bitter, and I guess that could be the peel. Yeah, it's heavy on the malt, like you said, on the front end. That's really all I get anyway. I won't use the royal we there, or you, but yeah, it's that malt is comes through heavy. I really like this beer. It again is one that I was excited for us to try. So I saved a few, unlike, some other beers where I don't really like and I bring them back just to get rid of them to give them to you guys. This is one that I really enjoy and wanted you guys to try it too. I think it's an 8 for me because I like the malt on the front end and the bitter is not overpowering in the back end. It's there, of course, but it's kind of, we've talked about the bitter on the back end just makes me drink faster, which is why I have very little beer left. To get rid of the bitter on the next pass. So yeah, it's an 8 for me. I like this one a lot. I really enjoyed the others that I had. But yeah, it's complex. It's definitely doesn't fit into necessarily that mold of just a red ale, I think, from what we've discussed here. What do you know? That's going to be a 7.3 for the Devil's Head Red Ale from Pikes Peak Brewing Company. Definitely one that is a little bit different, a little bit hard or harder to classify. So you guys check it out. If you can get it, let us know if you can taste the toast. And by golly, if you do, we need to hear about it.
My golly.
By golly.
You didn't even know you were doing it right there.
It's just intrinsic in the beer.
It's that toast, man. The toast.
That's it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. Check out some of our other videos and check us out on social media down below in the description. And hey, come say hey in Discord. We've got that link down in the description as well. It's our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server, just a chat room basically, where we talk about beer and some other things. And we'd love to see you there if you are not already. For Andy and the Attic and Jay, I am Ben. By golly. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.